What is good, guys? It's TheJDzero bringing here another PokéTuber versus PokéTuber matchup, and it is against FalconGames here, and his link will be down in the description down below. And this is another OU mixed tier battle against him. So this time, like I said, there are gonna be some of those times where we're gonna have like tier matches, and then we're gonna have regular matchups as well. So let's go ahead and get into the match of today. So he starts off with the Rotom Wash here, and I start off with Eddie, getting the Stealth Rocks off, and then he goes for the Will-O-Wisp, crippling down the attack on Eddie. So far so good. You can't really use Eddie for that much, honestly, but we do get the Toxic off, so that's a good thing. You know, actually, at this moment in time, I feel like I should have switched out, but I couldn't at this moment in time. I didn't know what should I switch out into, because it was really hard dealing with a electric type / water type combination here. But I do go off into the Joker, going for the Taunt, predicting and see if he will do any little setups or going for the Willow or nothing like that. So he does go for a Volt Switch to vote himself out of there. He sends out his Razor, the Weavile. So it's not one, but twice I actually had to deal with a Weavile. That's very interesting. He does go for the knockoff, killing off the Joker. That kind of sucks. Knocking off my Focus Slash. That didn't really matter, honestly, since I already pretty much, he already broke my Slash anyway. I do send out the Leonardo, go for a Mega Evolution, and I decided to go for a, what was the word? I decided to go for Aura Sphere, taking it out in one hit. Oh man, I need something to drink. Grab my cup here. So he sends out his Rotom. He decided to go for a Volt Switch. It does a pretty good amount, not as much that it needs to really hurt me that much in a way, but he does send out his Slurp, his Gundra here, and now dealing with this type of Pokemon is dealing with a brick wall. Look at that, literally dealing with a brick wall. I go for the Skull, trying to see if I could get at least a burn off of this damn thing, and it does get the burn, so that was pretty cool. He goes for the Dragon Balls. Now, I wasn't expecting the Dragon Balls to do as much as it needed to do, but it did a pretty good amount, so that kind of sucks. But at least I got the burn off of this Gundra, so that was pretty good. I sent out Professor X. I went for the Hidden Power Ice, and look what happens here. I go and hit it off, and it does little. It does like, what were you trying to do? You were trying to hit me with something? So I'm like, oh snap, no, this is not good. So I didn't go for the Hidden Power Ice today. I was like, you know what, let me go ahead and Psychic this thing, see if it die off to a Psychic. It does, so that was good. So now he goes into a Slasher, the Mega Skeletal. Now this is another thing I had to deal with. Not one Skeletal, but another Skeletal on top of the Skeletal. And they're both Megas. I'm guessing they're making this Skeletal a good OU tier mon, if he's gonna be in this tier. So he kills off Professor X. I go into Godzilla. This is here where I was gonna go and lock into Flamethrower. Try to see if I could kill this off with a Flamethrower. But since I was saying the fact that Godzilla can't outspeed Omega Skeptile, I wasn't gonna be able to do it, and he pretty much one-shot me out there. So that's pretty much it. So I decided to go into the claw and try to get a hit off of this thing. I do get a good amount of a crit for the bullet punch, and that was good. At least that crit mattered to the point where it at least got it to the point where I could go for another bullet punch to take out this freaking mega freaking Skeptile. So that was good. He sends out the Rotom. Now, here is where I couldn't really do anything against this Rotom. It's poison. I can't really attack hard on it. It's not gonna do anything. But once he got a burn off of me, I go for I think I went for the U-turn this turn, or I went for I went for the U-turn. Try to see if I could get some damage off. It does a little bit of a half damage, but it did a decent amount. This is where I got like, oh snap. This is where he goes for the rest, I go for the roost. And this is where we both try to, recover our health. But, like I said, this is where it was stalling the whole time. Well, it wasn't a stalling, but at least I was trying to, like, keep into the match where the cloud won't be taken out by this Pokemon. And honestly, this is my last Pokemon too, so it kind of really does suck. He goes for the Hydro Pump, it doesn't do as much. I try to go for a Swords Dance, try to get at least a decent boost up. Sorry, excuse me. But I tried to at least get a decent boost up. Didn't do as much as I needed to take this thing out. And I get killed by this Hydro Pump. So, and I was like, oh, this could have been at least a little bit better. But, oh well, I lost. So, like I said, guys, check out everybody's channel here. These are not bad battlers. You definitely need to battle these guys. They're pretty good. They're pretty good with their OU and regular stuff here. Definitely check them out. Comment down below. Skull by that like button. Put your skirtle shades on and stay awesome, guys. Bye.